Most broke people think their biggest problem is money. It's not. It's mindset. Because before your life changes, your thinking has to change first. A poor mindset can make someone lose opportunities, relationships, and wealth, even when the blessings is right in front of them. And a winning mindset, it can take someone with nothing and turn them into something powerful. The truth is, many people stay stuck, not because they lack potential, but because they think small. They've accepted survival as normal. Wake up, complain, barely get by, repeat. And after a while, struggle becomes an identity. But the moment winners begin to rise, something changes in their mind. They stop seeing themselves as victims and start seeing themselves as responsible. That's the first mindset shift. Winners take responsibility, not excuses. They stop blaming everybody for where they are. Yes, life can be unfair. Yes, people can disappoint you. Yes, opportunities can be limited. But winners understand something powerful. You may not control what happened to you, but you control what happens next. And that mindset changes everything. Another thing that separates winners from broke people is how they think about growth. Broke thinking says, I already know enough. Winning thinking says, I need to keep learning. That's why successful people read, they study, they improve their skills, because your life rarely grows beyond your mindset. If your mind stays small, your life will stay small too. And let's be honest. Some people pray for opportunities but reject discipline. They want success without consistency, growth without sacrifice, results without effort. But every winner understands this. Your habits are building your future. The small things you do daily, that's what creates your life. Not motivation, not emotions, habits. Another mindset shift that changes everything is learning to think long-term. Broke thinking focuses only on today. What can I enjoy right now? What can make me feel good immediately? But winners think differently. They ask, how will this decision affect my future? That's why they can delay gratification. They're willing to sacrifice temporary comfort for permanent growth. And here's a hard truth. Some people stay broke because they secretly fear success. Success comes with responsibility, pressure, growth. And deep down, some people don't believe they deserve more. So every time life tries to elevate them, they sabotage themselves. But winners learn to renew their minds. They stop speaking defeat over themselves. Instead of saying, I'll never make it, they begin to say, I'm growing, I'm learning, I'm becoming better. Because your words shape your mindset, and your mindset shapes your life. And if you're a believer, this matters even more, because God cannot do much with a person who constantly thinks small, defeated, and hopeless. The Bible says, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Notice that. Your life moves in the direction of your dominant thoughts. So if you want different results, you need a different mindset. Stop thinking like someone who is stuck forever. Stop speaking failure every day. Stop waiting for your life to magically change without changing yourself. Winners are not always the most talented. They're often the people who refuse to quit, refuse to stay small, and refuse to think like victims. And maybe that's the mindset shift you need today. Not more excuses, not more fear, not more doubt. A new mind, because the mindset that changes broke people into winners is the mindset that says, I may not be where I want to be yet, but I refuse to stay where I am. If this spoke to you, type this in the comments. My mindset is changing. And share this with someone who's ready to stop surviving and start growing.